Some people smile at your face while secretly wishing for your downfall. Hate and envy are powerful feelings that can make someone act like they care about you when they really want to see you fail. The worst part is that these feelings often come from people who are close to you. People who know your dreams, your plans, and your next moves. When someone hates and envies you, they will do things to hurt you while pretending to be on your side. They will celebrate with you in public, but pray for your failure in private. Understanding the signs of pure hate and envy can protect you from serious damage to your life, your peace, and your future. These signs are not always loud or obvious. Sometimes they are quiet and sneaky, hidden behind kind words and fake smiles. But once you know what to look for, you will see them clearly. In this video, we are going to walk through 5 real signs that show when someone truly hates and envies you. Each sign will help you spot these people before they cause harm. This information is important and every single part matters. Please do not skip any section of this video because each sign builds on the last one. If you want to save time, watch at 1.5 or 2 times speed instead of jumping around. Missing even one sign could mean missing the person who is secretly working against you. So stay with me from start to finish, and let me show you exactly what to watch out for. Let's dive right in. Have you ever noticed that some people get really quiet when you share good news? Like their whole energy just drops. But the second you mention a problem or something that went wrong, suddenly they are wide awake and super interested. Their eyes get big, they lean in closer, and they start asking all these detailed questions. It is almost like they just drank 3 cups of coffee. That right there is the first sign of pure hate and envy. And trust me, once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Here is how it works. When you tell someone about a win, maybe you got a promotion, started a new business, bought a car, or even just had a great week, watch their reaction. If they truly care about you, they will match your energy. They will smile, ask questions, and celebrate with you. But someone who hates and envies you, they will give you the quickest response ever. Something like, "Oh, that is cool," or "nice," and then they change the subject fast. No follow-up questions. No excitement. Just dead air. But tell that same person about a breakup, a failed project, money problems, or any kind of struggle, and suddenly they become your best friend. They want every single detail. They ask how it happened, when it happened, who was involved, and what you are going to do next. They act like they care so much, but something about it feels off. And here is the crazy part. Their words might sound supportive, but their face tells the whole truth. You will catch a little smile they try to hide. Their voice might sound concerned, but their eyes are almost sparkling. It is like they are enjoying your pain, but trying to cover it up with fake sympathy. They will say things like, "Oh no, that is terrible," but you can feel that they do not really mean it. Some of them will even say, "I knew that would happen," with this smug look on their face, like they were waiting for you to fail. Or they will say, "That is so unfortunate," but the way they say it sounds more like, "I am glad it happened to you." It is twisted, but it is real. Now, here is another thing they do that will blow your mind. When you finally get a win after going through something hard, they will bring up your past failures right in the middle of your celebration. Let's say you finally landed a great job after months of searching. You are excited and you share the news. Instead of just being happy for you, they will say something like, "Well, remember when you got fired from that other place?" Or, "Hopefully this one works out better than the last time." They cannot just let you have your moment. They have to remind you of when things went wrong because your success makes them uncomfortable. Your pain makes them feel better about their own life, and your wins make them feel worse about where they are. That is the honest truth, and if you pay close attention, you will notice they love to share your struggles with other people, but they never mention your wins. They will tell everyone about your breakup, your money problems, or your failed business, but when you succeed, they act like it never happened. They do not post about it, they do not bring it up in conversations, and they definitely do not celebrate it publicly. But your problems? Those get shared everywhere. Think about the people in your life right now. Who gets more excited when things go wrong for you than when things go right? That person right there is showing you exactly how they feel about you, and it is not love. Now, this second sign is one of the wildest things you will ever experience, and when you recognize it, it will change how you see certain people forever. Picture this. You decide to start a side business. You are excited about it. You share the idea with someone close to you, and they immediately shut it down. They tell you it is a bad idea, it will not work, it is too risky, or that nobody will support it. They make you feel stupid for even thinking about it. You feel discouraged, maybe even embarrassed for sharing it. But then a few weeks or months later, guess what happens? That same person starts the exact same type of business. Same concept, same approach, sometimes even the same name or style. And they act like they came up with it all on their own. This is not a coincidence. This is pure envy in action. They watch everything you do. They study your moves, your style, your ideas, your goals, and even the way you talk or dress. Then they criticize you for it publicly so that other people do not think they are copying you. But behind the scenes, they are taking notes. They see what works for you, and they want it for themselves. The problem is they hate that you did it first. They hate that you had the confidence to try something new while they were too scared. So they put you down to make themselves feel better, and then they steal your idea and act like it was theirs all along. Let me paint another picture for you. Maybe you change your hairstyle or the way you dress. This person makes a comment like, "That looks weird on you," or "I do not know why you would wear that." They criticize your choices and make you second-guess yourself. But then, a few weeks later, they show up with the same hairstyle or wearing the same style of clothes. And when people compliment them, they do not say, "Oh, I got the idea from so-and-so." They act like they are the trendsetter. They never give you credit. They never admit that they saw you do it first. They just take it and run with it like it was their own original thought. This happens with everything. Your goals, your business ideas, your creative projects, even the way you live your life. They mock you for going to the gym, and then 3 months later, they are posting workout videos. They laugh at you for starting a YouTube channel, and then they start their own. They criticize you for chasing a certain career, and then they apply for the same type of job. It is exhausting because you start to feel like nothing you do is safe. You cannot share your ideas or your plans without them either tearing you down or stealing from you. And here is the deeper truth. This behavior shows you that they want to be you, but they hate that they are not you. They admire what you have, the confidence you carry, the risks you take, and the results you get. But instead of being inspired by you and going their own direction, they try to become you while resenting you at the same time. They cannot stand that you are original and they are just a copy. So they criticize you to make it seem like they are different or better, but their actions prove that they are obsessed with everything you do. If someone in your life constantly monitors you, tears down your choices, and then does the exact same thing weeks later, that is not admiration. That is envy mixed with hate, and you need to see it for what it is. Now, let me tell you what happens when you accomplish something real. Something you worked hard for. Something that took effort, sacrifice, and focus. You finally get that moment where you want to share your win with the people around you. Maybe you got accepted into a program you applied for. Maybe you hit a big milestone in your business. Maybe you paid off debt or bought something you have been saving for. Whatever it is, it matters to you and you are proud of it. So you share it. And this is where sign number 3 shows up in full force. The person who hates and envies you will never let you have your moment. The second you share your success, they will do one of two things. Either they will make it seem small and unimportant, or they will immediately turn the attention to themselves. They will say things like, "Oh, that is nothing. Wait until you hear what I did." Or they will say, "I did that years ago. It is not that hard." Or my personal favorite, "Anyone could do that if they tried." They will find any way possible to shrink your accomplishment and make you feel like what you did does not matter. And the worst part is, they do it so smoothly that sometimes you do not even realize it happened until later. Let me give you a real example. Let's say you just got promoted at work. You are excited, and you tell someone close to you. Instead of saying congratulations and leaving it at that, they hit you with, well, they were probably just desperate to fill the position, or you got lucky with the timing. They cannot credit your hard work. They cannot acknowledge that you earned it. They have to find a way to make it sound like it was not really about you, like it was luck or timing or someone else's decision, but never your effort or talent. That way they do not have to feel bad about themselves. Because if your success is just luck, then they do not have to question why they have not achieved the same thing. And then there is the redirection. This is when they cannot downplay your success enough, so they just change the subject completely and make it about them. You are talking about your promotion, and before you can even finish your sentence, they cut you off with their own story. That reminds me of when I got promoted, or, speaking of work, let me tell you what happened to me. They steal your spotlight and put it on themselves. And if other people around you start to congratulate you or celebrate your win, this person will get quiet, uncomfortable, or they will find a reason to leave the conversation. They cannot stand to see you getting praised or recognized because it makes them feel invisible. Here is what makes this so dangerous. When someone constantly downplays what you accomplish, you start to believe that your wins do not matter. You stop celebrating yourself. You stop sharing good news because you know it will just get minimized. And that is exactly what they want. They want you to shrink yourself so they can feel bigger. They need to feel superior to you at all times, which means they cannot let you shine. If you have someone in your life who can never just say congratulations without adding a but, or someone who always has to one-up your story, or someone who gets visibly uncomfortable when others praise you, now you know what that is. That is hate and envy showing its face, and it is trying to dim your light so theirs can seem brighter. Do not let that happen. Now, this fourth sign is one of the most dangerous ones because it comes disguised as care. It looks like support. It sounds like someone who has your best interest at heart. But when you look closer, you will see that it is actually sabotage wrapped in kindness. People who truly hate and envy you will offer advice that is designed to keep you stuck, hold you back, or make you fail. And the scariest part is that they do it while acting like they are trying to protect you. Let me show you how this plays out. You are about to take a big step. Maybe you are thinking about starting a business, applying for a better job, moving to a new city, or investing in yourself in some way. You are excited and a little nervous, so you talk to someone you think you can trust. And instead of encouraging you or helping you see the possibilities, they immediately start listing all the reasons why you should not do it. They say things like, that is too risky, or what if it does not work out, or you do not have enough experience for that. They will highlight every single risk and completely ignore the potential reward. They will make you doubt yourself and second-guess your decision until you feel too afraid to move forward. Now listen carefully. Good advice shows you both sides. It helps you prepare for challenges while still encouraging you to go after what you want. But bad advice only focuses on the negatives and tries to convince you to stay where you are. And the people giving you this bad advice, they are not doing it because they care about you. They are doing it because they do not want to see you grow past them. If you succeed, it forces them to look at their own life and face the fact that they are not doing enough. So instead of dealing with that uncomfortable feeling, they try to keep you at their level. They want you to wait, slow down, and play it safe. Because if you take the leap and it works out, they will have to admit that they were too scared to do the same. Here is another thing they do. They give you advice that benefits them more than it benefits you. Let's say you are thinking about switching careers or going after a promotion. They will tell you to stay where you are because at least you have stability, or you should just be grateful for what you have. But if you listen closely, their advice is really about keeping you in a position that does not threaten them. If you move up, you might leave them behind. If you succeed, they lose the comfort of having someone at their level to compare themselves to. So they disguise their fear as concern for you, and they hope you are too trusting to see through it. And then there are the people who will flat out give you wrong information on purpose. They will tell you not to apply for that job because they are not hiring right now when they know that is a lie. They will tell you to avoid certain people who could actually help you because they are not good to work with, when really they just do not want you to have access to those connections. They will steer you away from opportunities that could change your life, and they will do it with a smile on their face, acting like they are looking out for you. This is a lesson you cannot afford to ignore. Not everyone who gives you advice wants to see you win. Some people want to see you stay exactly where you are, so they do not have to feel bad about where they are. Pay attention to the advice you're getting. Does it empower you, or does it limit you? Does it push you forward, or does it keep you stuck? Does it come from someone who is living the life you want, or someone who is scared to take risks themselves? Your circle should lift you up, not hold you down. And if someone is constantly discouraging you from opportunities, planting seeds of doubt, or giving you advice that keeps you small, that is not a friend. That is someone who is threatened by your potential, and they are doing everything they can to make sure you never reach it. Now, I need you to think about the last time you shared something personal with someone. Maybe you told them about a struggle you were going through, a mistake you made, or just a thought you had in the moment. You trusted them with that information because you believed they would keep it between the two of you. But then, days or weeks later, you start noticing something strange. Other people are treating you differently. Someone brings up something you never told them. A story you shared in private is now being talked about by people who were not even there. And when you try to figure out how it got out, all signs point back to the same person, the one you trusted. This fifth sign is about betrayal, and it cuts deep. People who hate and envy you cannot keep their negative feelings to themselves. They have to spread it around. They talk about you when you are not in the room. They twist the things you said to make you look bad. They take a private conversation and turn it into gossip. And the worst part is, they do it while pretending to be your friend to your face. They will smile at you, hug you, and act like everything is fine. But behind your back, they are painting a completely different picture of who you are. Let me break down how they do this. First, they take something you said and change it just enough to make you sound dramatic, mean, or out of control. Maybe you vented about a frustrating situation at work, and they go tell other people that you hate your job and talk badly about your boss. Maybe you expressed a concern about a friend, and they twist it into, "She was talking so much mess about you." They exaggerate, they add details that were never there, and they frame you as the problem. And because they are the ones telling the story, people believe them. You do not even get a chance to defend yourself, because you do not know it is happening until the damage is already done. Here is another layer to this. They will share your private struggles with others, but they will do it in a way that makes them look like the good person, and you look like the mess. They will say things like, "I'm really worried about her. She is going through a lot right now," but they say it to people who did not need to know. They are not sharing it because they care. They are sharing it to make you look weak or unstable. And while they are doing this, they play the victim. They act like they are just trying to help, or like they are the one dealing with your problems. They make themselves look innocent while they are actively working to damage your reputation. Now ask yourself this. Have you ever had a moment where someone confronted you about something you supposedly said, but you know for a fact you never said it? Or maybe you said something in a specific way and it got back to you completely twisted. That is this sign in action. The person spreading the rumors is counting on the fact that people will believe their version of the story without checking with you first. And even if you try to clear it up, the damage is already done. People remember the drama. They remember the rumor. And even if they say they believe you, there is always a small part of them that wonders if it is true. This behavior is not random. People who do this are trying to isolate you. They want to turn others against you because they cannot stand to see you respected, liked, or trusted. If they can damage your reputation, they can make themselves look better in comparison. If they can create drama around you, they can distract from their own issues. And if they can make people question you, they feel more secure in their position. It is calculated, it is intentional, and it is cruel. So here is what you need to do. Pay attention to patterns. If there is one person who always seems to be in the middle of miscommunication or drama involving you, that is your answer. If there is one person who knows your private business and suddenly other people know it too, that is your answer. If someone acts sweet to your face, but you keep hearing that they said things about you behind your back, believe the pattern, not the performance. Because people who truly care about you do not need to talk about you when you are not around. They defend you, they protect your name, and they keep your trust sacred. Anyone doing the opposite is showing you hate and envy in its purest form. So there you have it. 5 clear signs of pure hate and envy. People who celebrate when you struggle. People who copy you but criticize you at the same time. People who downplay your wins and make everything about themselves. People who give you bad advice disguised as help. And people who spread rumors and twist your words behind your back. Now that you know these signs, you have no excuse. You have the awareness. You have the knowledge. And if you choose to ignore it and keep these people in your life, you are choosing to hurt yourself. It is that simple. Let me be very real with you. If you walk away from this video and go right back to trusting people who show you these signs, you are setting yourself up for failure. You are telling the universe that you do not value your peace, your growth, or your future. And that is not smart. That is not wise. That is just foolish. You deserve people who celebrate your wins, support your dreams, and protect your name when you are not around. You deserve real love, not fake loyalty. So, if someone is showing you multiple signs from this list, it is time to create distance. It is time to protect your energy and make space for people who actually want to see you win. Before you go, the algorithm knows exactly what you need to watch next. That video popping up on your screen right now is not random. It is the next piece of the puzzle. Click on it.
Watch it.
Keep learning and keep growing. And if this video helped you see something clearly, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Awareness is power, and now you have the tools to spot hate and envy before it destroys your peace. Choose your circle wisely, protect your energy, and move forward with confidence. You got this.